to Midday Arkansas. You know, it is such an exciting time when a new baby arrives. But when mom has to go back to work, that's always a difficult time. And then what if a new mom wants to continue breastfeeding after she returns to work? Jessica Donahue, a registered nurse and lactation consultant with Baptist Health, is here, and she has the latest products to help answer that question and so much more. Thank you so much for being here today,
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So you said there are actually some statistics that tell us how many women who choose to breastfeed return to work?
Well, yes. Nowadays, with the AAP's recommendation of breastfeeding for a year, and the CDC, the Surgeon General, has also recently put out a call to action on breastfeeding. Most women are initiating breastfeeding. Those numbers are up. They're somewhere in the 70 to 80% of women will initiate breastfeeding. But when we look at the return to work numbers, about 50% roughly of new mothers will return to work. And by 3 months to 6 months, only about 12% of them have been able to continue with breastfeeding like recommended by their doctor and the Surgeon General.
Okay, and I was just about to ask you, because typically when women do return to work, there are challenges for them if they want to breastfeed. Talk about that.
Yes, there's many challenges, but the biggest ones are, first of all, space and time to do that in their workday. Now, with the recent enactment of the new health care law, there are some provisions in there that will start in 2013, some in 2012. Some forward-thinking companies like Baptist Health, Blue Cross Blue Shield, to mention two here in Arkansas, have already implemented some initiatives to make that easier for new moms.
And it's recommended that a baby is nursed for a full year. Well, we know that nursing, that provides the best nutrients for a baby, but for a full year, that's the recommendation.
Yes. And the other, really the biggest challenge that women have is they'll get breastfeeding off to a good start. They're on their maternity leave for 6 weeks to 12 weeks. And then they have to introduce a bottle. And that's what we wanted to show today. There's actually a brand new product. I have it here. It's called Calma. Medela has come out with a feeding system that's exclusively designed for breast milk feeding.
Okay, so now talk about the distinction here. What makes this so unique?
Well, what's unique about it is with a standard baby bottle, if you turn that upside down, the milk will just roll out very fast. Infants learn to breastfeed in a very distinct, natural feeding pattern where they're able to take pauses and stop and basically coordinate, suck, swallow, and breathe. With a standard bottle, you're not able to do that. With Calma, I don't have any fluid in here, but if you turn this upside down, basically an infant has to apply vacuum. He gets to mimic the natural feeding behavior that he's learned during breastfeeding. Okay. And so
I know you're not going to use this for a baby. May I touch this? I wanted to see what it feels like. So, I mean, it is very pliable and a lot different than your regular nipple that comes with a bottle. Okay.
This feeding system is going to make it very easy for babies to go from breast to bottle and then back to breast, because moms don't want to stop breastfeeding when they go back to work, but they often have to because of this very issue. If they can't get the baby to take a bottle, or they can't get the baby to take a bottle in the first place, or the other big challenge is that the baby gets used to that free flow in a conventional bottle. This feeding system will change that.
Well, I tell you, they have really revolutionized the way parents care, or moms care for children. Now, are these items things that standard at regular stores, or where would you get something like this?
Well, Calma, we will have Baptist Health Expressly for You is a boutique, a store exclusively designed for nursing mothers. We have breast pumps, nursing bras, all of the products that make breastfeeding easier. And we also have experts there that can help you choose the products for your particular situation. Calma will only be available at Baptist Health starting in mid-January. We'll be the first to have it, and it will be exclusive for probably about a year.
Well, that's great. Baptist Health always doing innovative things.
Yes.
All right, so let's tell everybody where they can get in touch with you if they have questions, not just about the product, but about breastfeeding in general.
They can call our breastfeeding warm line. It is 501-202-7378. The warm line is staffed by by a lactation consultant, and they can get information on all of the products we have that make breastfeeding easier, and especially Calma. We do have 2 that we can give away if we wanted to have the first 2 callers. We have 2, so please call in if Calma seems like something that's going to help you in the near future.
Okay, well, you guys handle that back in the studio. She's inviting our viewers, if they want to take some of these wonderful products home, that she's offering to them. So, all right. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your visiting with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Great information, and hopefully some young moms or some moms in general will be able to take advantage of it. Yeah. All right. Well, it's time to see you.